as I said, I will more also concentrate a little bit on our initiative, which I mentioned in the opening ceremony regarding Education 4.0. But first, let me show again, repeat me again, what are we? We, from the Austrian Computer Society, we are the ICT platform in Austria. We have 1,400 members from the scientific world, public sector, educational sector, and from the economic sector. And we are existing since 1975, and since 20 years we are also behind the European Computer Driving License, the ECDL. As I said, our mission is to enhance the informatics, especially human and informatics. That was the mission or the vision which we had 40 years celebrating, 40 years OCG. And how we are doing that is through different kind of projects or so, let me say. We have more than 20 working groups. 2 of them especially are really regarding the educational sector. That is, one is ICT in education, led by Gerald Fucek. You know him all. And the other one is just recently started, is also since 2 years, Robotics in education, where we also have a new project which I also want to briefly to show you. As I said, through projects, we also make studies. As we have done, for example, one study of 3 years ago about what is really the perception versus reality in digital literacy. And among the Austrian, so it was an Austrian representative study, and the interesting thing was that especially the young people, the people below 30, believe that we are good in the digital literacy, in computer, but we were not. And here I think it's our duty to improve that. From competitions, I briefly show you one of the most popular one in Austria. It's done by OCG also, and also by Gerald Fucek, and through events like this one that we are here. Okay, let me say a few words about Education 4.0, because Martin Bauer just said School 4.0 mentioned. This Education 4.0 initiative from OCG actually goes hand in hand with the School 4.0, and actually it was, I think, a few months before School 4.0 was announced by the ministry, we started with this one. And actually this is more focused, it's not focused on infrastructure, that's also important, that's therefore situated and located in School 4.0, we are more focused on the content issues. So that is on the one hand, media literacy, digital literacy, and informatics, or computational thinking. And all these 3 pillars we see important in schools and for everybody. My colleague has seen one of the old papers from the OCG that OCG actually has a long tradition in education, teacher education, etc. That's a paper from 1985 that shows that more than 40 years ago we already organized with professors from informatics courses for teaching for teachers. One topic here is the European Computer Driving License. That is really an unbelievable success story. It's in more than 150 countries with more than 50 million participants already. And what the nice thing is, and that's really also due to our schools, we have 900 schools doing the ECDL, and we are on the 3rd place over the whole world. Austria is even in absolute numbers before Germany. It's just UK and Italy before us, Austria. Now let me give you a few what we are in the informatic pillar, because normally ECDL is more focused on digital literacy. Now, since 2 years, it's more and more also moving to this one pillar, informatics, to computational thinking. And here we have just launched a module, it's called ECDL Computing module. And here we have, I'm going in the wrong direction. Here we have two models. One is in planning, and one is already has in a pilot phase. The one in a pilot phase is for children from 13 years onwards, and that's a text-based program. We are using Python, and we have already, I think, close to 20 teachers who have already made the exam, and thanks also to the cooperation with the Ministry of Education here. And tomorrow there will be the next course here during the conference for teachers, teaching them computational thinking and programming with Python, with ECDL Computing model. And what we are in planning is in development phase just is the model, it's done with a block-based program, it's with Scratch and with Snap, and here it should be launched, I would say, within the next 6 months. And as I said, the competition, one I would like to mention is just the Bieber competition, and that's really, we have now currently 30,000 Austrian students in the age between 8 and 18 are doing the Bieber of informatics. And that is really great. Actually, the number has already doubled from the last year. As you see here, we started 2000, so it's 12 years old, but that's going 6 years behind. It's below 10,000 from 6 years ago, and now we have 30,000. And the nice thing is, here you see the school year, and the red one is the female, and blue is the male. And you see, till to the 9th year school, you have more female almost than males, especially in the 9th year, and then it's dropping a little bit. So in general, it's dropping. So here we see still a duty to try to get the female and also more to the informatics. And as I said, we have also, since 1 year, we are in cooperation with the University of Technology in Graz and with the Hungarian Computer Society. We are doing an European Union project with aiming to make robotics and artificial intelligence to an ECDL module and to bring it also to school. We were just last week had a meeting with ECDL Foundation, and we are also very interested in that, and we will meet and see how it will finally end up in an ECDL model over the next 2 years, I would say. So finally, let me conclude with a kind of an requirements what all Austrian Computer Society ask for, and the one really major one is in the middle, that we are really saying that actually every ongoing teacher should have at least a basic know-how about digital competence, and that should be already in the education. And yeah, the Ministry of Education is trying to push that also, and I'm looking forward that it's really going to work. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ronald.